it's a bit wet outside, Darren.
Yeah, an umbrella's come in handy today if you've been across southern parts of the UK. It has been very wet here. There's been something like 30 or 40 millimetres of rain in the Brecon Beacons and over the moors in the southwest. A really poor day so far. But it will be windy. However, the winds are going to pick up even further overnight, tomorrow night and into Thursday. And with those strong winds, potential for some travel disruption as well. The reason the winds are going to strengthen overnight and into Thursday is because this deep area of low pressure will sweep to the north of the UK and then down into Scandinavia with the really windy weather wrapped around that. So for many parts of the country, the winds will be gusting 50 or 60 miles an hour on Thursday, and we could touch 80 miles an hour in the north of Scotland and particularly for the Northern Isles.
Good afternoon. Not feeling particularly festive, is it, at the moment? It's a cloudy, damp and breezy outlook for the next few days. Having said that, this afternoon we will begin to see some drier and brighter spells with highs of 11 Celsius. It's a very similar picture for Thursday, Friday and into Saturday, the breeze being a big feature. By Christmas Eve on Sunday, things beginning to just calm down a little bit. And for Christmas Day, looking cooler and more settled. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.
Hello, good evening. It has been quite wet for today, hasn't it, at times? It started on a very mild note, and mild is the theme into the coming days, really, although tonight does turn a bit chilly temporarily. But the winds pick up as we head through the next couple of days. Tomorrow a bit, more so for Thursday and Friday, though. Then we've got some showers in the mix, not many for tomorrow, just a few spots of rain perhaps. But Thursday and Friday we could see perhaps quite a number developing, and they tend to line up a bit, so we may well find some places to see quite a few, elsewhere you tend not to get too many. We have got this breeze around, mind you, and that slightly will, I suppose, knock the tops off the temperatures, but in general it is mild. We're looking at temperatures for many of us getting into double figures there. And into the coming days, well, that wind picks up further for Thursday, for Friday. We have got some showers around as well, but all the while we're hanging on to this mild feel, especially by night. Do take care. Bye-bye.
A little quieter here.
Yeah, a little quieter. Nothing that spectacular, Sophie, although things are chopping and changing quite a lot at the moment. A lot of cloud, rain and some mild weather across the south of the UK today. But further north, we've seen clearer skies, albeit with a scattering of showers. There'll be some real disruption to travel, actually, on Thursday. Stays quite windy in the run-up to Christmas, but broadly speaking, on the mild side. If you do want some snow on Christmas Day, I think it's really only likely over hills in the north of the UK.
And after all that rain today, drier tomorrow?
I'm afraid not, Riz. It's looking very unsettled for the next few days. I don't think we're going to see a white Christmas, but I'm hopeful we'll see a bright Christmas. Overnight tonight, it's going to be a bit of a gear change, but let's just see some pictures from earlier today. Scenes in southeast London and southwest London, but I think the rain that Riz refers to was for familiar scene to all of us throughout the day today. But the good news is high pressure is slowly going to begin to build. So we will see things improving as we get into the Christmas weekend. Very little difference on Saturday, still further showers, still gusty winds. Things just beginning to ease down on Christmas Eve, on Sunday, and for Monday, like I said, bright, not white, but I think a really lovely day. And equally, Boxing Day looks to be really nice as well. Back to you, Rose.
Well, I did ask, didn't I? Georgie, thank you.
Hello there. It's been quite a poor day today across many southern parts of England with a lot of rain around. Further north, well, we did see some sunshine eventually across the north of England and into parts of Wales. And we've seen a mixture of sunshine and showers earlier in Scotland.
Alex is at the Beamish Museum, and Alex, it is Christmas with a sort of Victorian twist there.
Absolutely, Mary. Yes, we've been transported back to the early 1900s here at the Beamish Open Air Museum. We've even got some last-minute Christmas shoppers behind me. They're going to have to be quick because the last tram of the day leaves pretty soon. But it was back in the early 1900s with the help of the Victorians and then the Edwardians that Christmas was transported into the celebration that we know it to be today. The Christmas tree becoming a real focal point and a must-have in our living rooms. And businesses started to close down so that workers could spend time with their families over the festive season. However, the weather forecasting wouldn't have been in advance as what it is today. But I am sure that the forecasting systems that we had in place then would have spotted the low pressure, which is going to be moving in a bit later this week. Yes, in fact, where we are at the moment, Beamish is under that wind warning, which kicks in on Thursday. Let's take a quick look. It's over a very large area, actually, and it's going to perhaps produce gusts of wind between 40 to 60 miles per hour quite widely, maybe even up to 80 miles an hour on some exposed coast and up over the tops of the hills. So it will pack a bit of a punch as we run up into Christmas, but it should be out of the way. And then, of course, prospects for a white Christmas are on the cards. I have to say, more so for northern areas at the moment. That's when we're going to get the colder conditions. Further south, it's set to stay somewhat milder and a little breezy at times. As for the forecast for the next couple of days, let's take a look right now. Well, as we head into tomorrow, we are expecting it to be quite wet and a little breezy across the north as this system starts to move in. Further south, though, it's going to be dry a little bit longer, but even here we'll actually see some outbreaks of rain coming a little bit further south as we head through the daytime, but also the winds picking up will round ahead of that system moving in for Thursday in particular. Well, that's the way it is looking here in Beamish. Mary, I'm going to leave you with the Beamish Volunteer Choir to take us out.
Oh, brilliant.